أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري يسر لي أمري واحلل لساني يفقهوا قولي آمين. Okay, so I'm going to start share. Doing Surah Araf 7, I believe it was 65. We did 65 already, I think. Yeah. 67. So we did this one. Then do you wonder that there has come to you a reminder from your Lord through a man? Again, the same thing. The people say, why a man was here? For as a messenger from among you, that he may warn you. Remember that when he made you successors after the people of Noah and increased you in stature extensively. So remember the favors of Allah that you might succeed. 70 is qalu. Qalu is they said. Ajitana. Ajitana, have you come to us? Ajitu, tu is you and na is us. Ajitana, have you come to us? Lina'abuda. Li is for na'bud is worship and the noon is for we. Lina'abuda, that we worship or should worship Allah wahdahu. Wahad is means single, alone. Who? Wahdahu, alone. Wa nazara, wa and nazara, we forsake. Ma, what? Kana used to ya'bud. Ya'bud, they worship. Aba'una. Abba, our forefathers. Na is our. Aba'una, our forefathers. Fa'atina, fa is then. Atina, bring us. Be of ma, what? Bima, of what? Ta'iduna. Ta'idu is the promise, na is us. Ta is for you. Ta'iduna, you promise us in if. Kunta, you are min as-sadiqeen. Al is the and sadiqeen are sadiq is trustworthy. Truthful. Sorry, truthful. Sadiqeen, not truthful. Okay. Yes, Inaya, you can read the translation. Inaya Dayan, are you there?
They said, have you come to us that we should worship Allah alone and leave what our fathers have worshipped? Then bring us what you promise us, if you should be of the truthful.
Yes. Good.
Okay.
So they said, have you come to us that we should worship Allah alone and leave what our fathers have worshipped? So it's very hard when your forefathers, your ancestors are doing something and then
Often someone comes tell you to worship Allah.
yeah, so it's
Like,
hard, right? Then bring
yeah.
us what you promise. And what they're saying that, if you don't worship, then Allah's punishment will come if we should be of the truthful. So they're asking for the punishment. So basically, they do not believe that, why should we not worship what our forefathers were worshiping? And if you think there's,
Something.
you promise, yeah, punishment will come, so show it to us. We're asking for the punishment. That's why lot of times the punishment, the azab did come because they were asking for it. Okay, let me see. Um, where is okay? So what do you understand?
I understand that they are saying you have come to us to so a prophet came to them or someone came to them and told them to worship Allah alone, and they are saying and leave what our father used to worship, and they are asking for the punishment if you should be of the truthful. If
Yes, not anyone, the prophets, only the messengers. Only the messengers of Allah give this message, right? Not just common person. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about Nuh alayhi salam, and then Hud alayhi salam, Ad alayhi salam, all these prophets came, and how the people rejected them, right?
Mhm.
So they were saying, the people are saying that to the messengers of Allah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is also telling the Prophet sallallahu that even before you, the prophets were denied, right? It's not only that they were only denying Prophet sallallahu, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is also consoling Prophet sallallahu that even before you, prophets were denied. And which names have we studied so far?
um we prophethood or prophet Noah.
Yes. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala first tells about in this the verses that we're reading, Nuh alayhi salam, that he gave the message, but people denied him. They were saying you saying like foolish things, right? Because they don't understand. So then Hud and Ad alayhi salam brothers, they were the punishment came with Nuh alayhi salam. The people were drowned, right? So in the same way, Hud and Ad, they came the prophets, and then the people denied them. Again, the people denied them. So not everyone, but those who denied them, then the punishment comes. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala telling us, even the Prophet sallallahu, it's not only you that the people are denying and not believing, it's as well. Okay, and to us that people who deny the truth. So yes, Diane, what do you understand? Where's Diane?
He's here.
Yeah. They said
Yes, Diane.
they said to worship Allah, as they have a punishment.
Who said that?
Yeah.
Me, Dion.
No, I know, Diane. I'm saying that you're saying that the ayah is about that they're
Oh,
telling to worship Allah. Who's telling to worship Allah?
the prophet.
The yeah, the basically the messengers. Because the messengers of Allah give the message of Allah, right? So the messengers are saying to worship Allah, and what the people are saying is that how can we leave what our forefathers are saying, and if you are truthful, then bring the promise. They're saying a punishment will come from Allah, and then they're asking for the punishment. So did the punishment come?
Yes.
Yeah, so when they don't believe, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us that the punishment comes. Okay, so stop over here. Your teacher is here. Assalamu alaikum, sister.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Alaikum
Assalamu
assalam.
alaikum. Continue.
Okay, we'll continue inshallah. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Did you do your lesson? Did you do your homework?
Yes.
Okay, can you show me?
Grab it. Okay. Dion, give me my notebook. Oh, so grab it and yes. Give me your long
Okay.
it. Okay.
Okay, good. But try to write neatly and leave the space between. Leave the space, try to write neatly and in a good manner. I mean, it should be, do you know, you should work neatly. Neat. How can you make it neat? More neat. That
I'm
whenever you
making more
finish one
space
sentence,
and
after that, leave the space.
not now.
Leave the spaces
I
and make
don't
it
want
neat.
we're not doing this.
Okay, that's good. Okay,
They
that's
go
good
put up
that
the
you
face.
have done. It's
Nine.
good that you have done your homework.
Switch it there
But
on.
try to do
He's
it
looking at the
neatly.
second the graduation.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Um, Dayan, can you read it? Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Baza bin Ba.
Where is Ba? Where is Ba? There is no Ba. Where is Ba? Where is Ba? Nun zabar na, sa zabar sa, ba do pesh bun. Na
Starters not
sabun.
Nabatan.
Na sabun.
Nasaban.
After that,
Baza bin
ba pesh hu.
Papa's crew.
Shin pesh shu. Ba pesh hu, shin pesh shu, ba do pesh bun.
1 sec, Dan's coming.
Hu
Dan's
shu bun.
coming!
Dayan is here or no?
Our mom called my brother.
Okay. Okay, you can read. Inaya, try to read it.
Sa Sa'i Sa'idu
Sa'idun, Sa'idun. Okay.
Sa'idun
And this one.
غاسق
Ghasiqin.
غاسق
And this one. Lughubin.
بوغ بن
Lughubin.
غروب
Okay, and this one. Taghidu.
تغيد
Taghidu.
تغيب
Taghidu.
تغيد
And what is this? Far is our far. Razir ri. Fari. Dal. Dot do pesh dun. Faridun.
بارد
And this one.
غافي غافر
Ghafurun.
غفور
Okay, try to read this one.
حفي حفيظ
Good, mashallah. And try to read this one.
قادر
Qadirun.
قادر.
And this one, try to read it.
أو أو
وقود.
وقود.
Try to read it.
فاقي
فقير.
فاكر فقير.
Okay. Try to read it.
كا
كاتب.
كاتب.
Try to read it.
شا شاكر.
شكور.
شكور.
Try to read it.
أو أو
وكيل.
وقيل.
Try to read it.
لذيذ.
لازب.
لازب.
Try to read it.
قلوب.
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 Okay, try to read it. غليظ.
غليظ.
Try to read it.
مال مارد.
مارد.
مارد. موسن.
محسن. This one.
سامي. سامي.
سميع.
سميع.
And this one.
نا نا ناون.
Okay, and this one.
نو نون.
Okay, and this one.
حنيف. حنيف.
حنيذ.
حنيذ.
Okay, and this one.
بي بي بأو
بواد.
براد.
Okay, and this one.
ها هو
تحويلا. تحويلا.
تحويلا.
And this one.
هادا.
هاد.
هادا. شو شهودا. شهودا.
شهود.
شهودا.
Okay, and this one.
شا شح
شهيد.
شهيد.
رؤوف.
معروف.
And this one.
با با
بئيس.
با هيسن.
Can you read it?
يا يدي
يابس.
يبيسا. يابسا.
Okay, can you read it?
أو أو أو-
عيون.
عيون. آ- أذي
إلينا. إلينا.
أنينا.
إلينا.
إذينا.
And this one.
أو
Utina.
أوتينا.
Nuhiha.
نحيفها.
Try to read this one.
أو أودي أودينا.
Udina. Udina.
أودينا. Also, Miss Dan's back.
Hmm?
Dan's back.
Okay, Dayan is back.
Yeah.
Okay, Dayan, can you read this one? Can you read it?
Maria, Hazrata,
Hadabar ha, bazir bi, tazabar ta.
Habita,
Habita.
Habita,
This one.
Manzabana, Shinzibin,
Bazir bi, tazabar
Yazabin,
ta. Tazabar sa.
Hazbita,
Labisa. Labisa.
Labita,
Labisa.
Labisa,
Alif zabar a, bazabar ba, tazir ti. Abati.
Abati.
And this one.
Was Wazabiwa
Hazir
has
hi.
the
Mim
Yazabina
zabar ma. Mim zabar ma. Rahima.
Rahima
Okay, and this one. Sin zabar sa, khazir khair,
Sinzibisa
ra zabar ra. Sa khaira.
Sakiwa
Can you read this one?
Nazabin
Ya zabar ya, dal zir di,
Nazabin
ya zabar ya. Ya diya.
Yadiya
Alif zabar a, dal zir zi, nun zabar na. Azina.
Azina
Can you read it? Ba zabar ba, ra zir di, qaf zabar
Wazabirayita
qa, bariqa.
Saifa
Can you read this one? Sin
Shinzibin
zabar sha, ra zir ri, ba zabar ba.
Shariwa
Shariba. Okay. Can you
Shariba
read this one? Ha zabar ha, sin zir si, ba zabar ba. Hasiba.
Hashiba
Kha zabar kha, sin zir si, ra zabar ra. Khasira.
Kasiwa
Kha zabar kha, shin zir shi, ya zabar ya. Khashiya.
Kashiya
Ra zabar ra, dad zir di, ya zabar ya. Radiya.
Wadiya
Okay. Ghain zabar gha, dad zir di, ba zabar ba. Ghadiba.
Gadiba
Mm-hmm. Okay. Can you read it? ص زبر صا عين زر عين قاف زبر قاف صاعقة.
Saika
طا زبر طا فا زر في قاف زبر قا طا في قا.
Tasfika
Can you read this one?
Shinzibin
سين زبر سا
Shinzisa
سين زبر سا فا زر في
Shinzitari
ها زبر سا فيها سا فيها
Shahiya
سا فيها.
Shafiha
Okay. عين زبر ع لام زر لي ميم زبر ما عالمة.
Alima
Okay, and this one. يا زبر يا لام زر لي ميم زبر جا. يا لي جا. يا لي. Okay, then this one. Try to read this one by yourself.
عين زبن
عين زبر آ.
عين زبن يا زبن
ميم ميم زر مي. ميم زر مي.
مي زبن مي
أعمي.
آمي
لام زبر لا.
يا زبن يا
عامي لا.
آمي يا
And this one. فا زبر فا. ها زر
لازم
هي. يا زبر يا.
فافية
فا هي.
فهي
عين زبر آ. ها زر هي. دال زبر دا. عاهيدا.
فهيتا
Okay. يا زبر يا. همزة زر
لازم
إي.
يا
سين زبر تا. يا إيسا.
يا هيتا
يا إيسا.
يا عيسى
Okay, and this one.
أليس أليس
ألف
بقى
زر إي. ألف زر إي. را زبر را. ميم زبر ما. إي را ما.
إيوة ما
Okay, and this one. ألف زر إي. با
أليس
زر بي. لام زر لي. إي بي.
آبني
إي بي لي.
إبني
Okay. All right. Now we will read Islamic studies. Okay, try to read this one. Try to read it. Try to read this one. Read it. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Try to read it.
Me or Dayon?
Uh, um, Dayan. Okay, I will read and you listen, and then you will read it. ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا. إن مع العسر يسرا. فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب.
In the name of Allah, most kind, most merciful. Why have we not expand your waist
Mm-hmm.
and
Breath,
relieved
breath.
you
Uh-huh.
of
And
your burden
relieve you of your burden. Okay.
that had weighed so
Mm-hmm.
heavily on your back? And have we not raised high your fame. So slowly with every hardship comes relief. Slowly with every hardship comes relief. So when you are free, stand up for prayer, and to your Lord turn all your attention. The surah was revealed in Mecca. It was revealed almost
Immediately
immediately
after
after
Surah
Surat
Ad-Duha.
al-Duha. Surat
And
al
after that,
Surat al
Surah Al-Shara,
Surat
like
al-Surah
Ad-Duha, is
like al-Duha
addressed
is
in the
addressed
first
in the first instance to the
instance
Prophet
to the
alayhi
Prophet
salam
and through him
and
to
to
every true
every true
follower
follower of the
of the
Quran,
Quran.
the
Okay.
most
Fundamental
fundamental
principle of the
of the Prophet
Prophet
messenger
message is
is pure
pure
Tawheed.
Tawheed.
It is
It
a
is a
simple,
simple,
clear, and
clear, and
reasonable set of belief
rational set of
in the
beliefs. In the present surah,
Al- Allah advised His Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam to
and
persist
persist in the mission.
in the mission. He assesses him that the future is for him and his followers.
Mhm. Yeah.
With the every hardship comes relief, and every hardship is followed by relief. The Arabic term conveys of impressions of brief hardship, but plentiful of ease.
Mhm.
Islamic is a religion of honesty, truth, and justice. These qualities are most urgently
Urgently.
needed in today's world.
Wow.
The lesson the surah conveys of the Prophet's followers is
Yes,
clear
yeah.
and
Pregnant,
pennant.
pregnant.
Pregnant. What? That
Okay.
was so sad.
Pregnant. It's not pregnant, pregnant.
Pregnant.
Okay. Okay. So, what is this? The most fundamental principle of the message of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is, what is the fundamental message? Believe
What do
in
you mean?
Allah and hereafter. Believe in Allah and hereafter. This is the fundamental message. Okay, Islam is the religion of dash, dash, and dash. Religion of,
Honesty, justice, and truth.
okay. The lesson of the surah is dash and dash to the followers. Lesson of the surah is,
With every hardship comes relief.
yeah, every hardship comes with ease. Okay. Okay. Explain the verse. With every hardship comes relief. Can you explain it? Whenever
As
we
it
suffer from the calamity, there is some goodness in it and there is some ease in it. Always we will find the way to come out of the problem. Okay.
uh
Yes. Can you explain
so
every
like
can you repeat?
let's say you have a problem and
Mm-hmm.
and you have to deal with it and it's hard. Allah will always like give you after each hardship. Allah will give you
Mm-hmm.
happiness,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
basically.
good. Okay. Khadija
Can
bin
I?
Khuwailid.
Weed. Damn weed.
Okay, Dayan, can you read it? Khadija bin Khuwailid.
Really?
She was Khadija bin
She was Khadija
brother.
bint the daughter of Khalid ibn, son of Asad ibn Abd al-Ruzi ibn Khadija was of the Quraysh.
Mm-hmm.
Quraysh.
The lineage of the Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi
Quraysh
Wasallam with her
with the Khadija was of
in
the
the
Quraysh, the image
in
of
the
the Prophet
celebrated
with her,
Qusay.
and the
Qusay
celebration
was
Quraysh.
the great
Quraysh was a great
founder.
founder of Mecca and was a famous Persia and of the Quraysh. When
Mm-hmm.
Khadija heard Rabbi Azi heard of the
Mm-hmm.
prophet's wonderful
Okay.
prophet,
Wonderful.
wonderful,
Prophet, wonderful.
ran full lights.
Why I cannot. Oh, what happened?
Mm.
It is stuck. Okay, I need to log off and then log in again. Do you remember what was the page number?
It was, I forgot.
200? Near 200.
Oh, that's lots of pages.
Okay, so you can read. Okay, you can read. When Khadija heard the
When
Prophet
Khadija
Sallallahu
heard the
Alaihi Wasallam's
prophet
wonderful
was a
moral
man
conduct,
to
he
conduct sea,
requested
which
him
is
to
to her
head the
to head
trading
her
caravan
trading
when
caravans
he went
went
on a
on a
business trip
business trip to
to
Sarah
Syria
along with
alone
her
with her
trusted
uh,
slave
trusted and
Maisa.
slave Maisara.
This
This
trip
trip proved
proved extremely
extremely
possible. During the
mm,
journey, Massa noticed
Maisara
wonderful
noticed wonderful
qualities
qualities of the
in the
Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi
Prophet
Wasallam, such
such as
as
honesty
honesty,
and to noble
adherence, noble, okay, noble
principles,
principles,
agreed dealing,
agreeable
and business
dealings,
skills.
and
The Prophet
business skills. Succeeded
succeeded
very well
very
in
well
his
in his
business
business mission.
mission.
The
The,
prophets were
the profit was
unusually
unusually
high.
high. Okay. After that, yes,
Khadija,
Khadija Radhiyallahu anha
Khadija
was
was was
wealthy
wealthy
and
and
had a
had a
strong and
strong and
independent will.
as well she had repeatedly descend marriage purpose
Proposed
performed made
made
by
by
some
some of
of
the most
the most
prominent
prominent men
men of the
of the
Quraysh. However,
Christians. However, when the
when
Prophet
the Prophet
returned back
returned,
home
uh
and
Masara reported
reported
all that
all
he
that
had been during the trip.
during the trip,
Khadija
Khadija
radhiyallahu anha was
was deeply
deeply, yes,
impressed by the
mhm,
Prophet fascinated character.
fantastic
She
character, fantastic character.
she expressed
Uh-huh.
her wish to marry him, though her friend Nefesh and he agreed. His his marriage to Khadija Rabiazi took place about 15 years before the beginning of the way to live since was the 40 years old Khadija Rabbi understood the Prophet and remained deeply devoted to him and Moi supported him. And
Throughout
therefore,
her life.
her
Throughout
life.
her life. Okay. When the Prophet
When the Prophet
Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam married her,
married her,
he was
he
in the
was in the
prime
prime
of
of
his
his youth.
youth.
The marriage proved to be one of physical and happiness. Khadija, Rabbi Azin bore the Prophet ﷺ, all his children except except Al-Qasim and Abdullah, also known as Tara and Masculinate. And at Tabi and his daughters from her were Zainab, Wakil,
Ruqayya,
Rukia, Kafum, and
and
Fatima.
Fatima. His
And
sons
all his sons
died
were
very
died
young
very
during
young
their
during
lifetime.
his lifetime.
Okay,
During
during
his
his
solitary
solitary
in the cave
retreat in the cave of
until
Hira,
the
the
Prophet
Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam used to
used
be
to be
quite
quite
alone
alone
most of the
of
time.
this time. But would Khadija would
Visit
stand
him from
from
time to
the
time.
time and would also been along his little
Okay.
mm,
Mm-hmm. During his solitary retreat. Okay. Okay. And after that, the
the
appearance
parents
of the angel Jibreel.
at Montana and consistency the first reason of the
Revelation of
people
the Quran took place during
participated in the month
month
of
of Ramadan.
Ramadan. The Prophet
Prophet
ﷺ
ﷺ was at
was
that
at
time
the time of 40
40 years
years
old
old
when
when
he
he
returned home.
returned home from the cave at Hera. His heart was trembling. He told Khadija, wrap me up. Then he told her what had happened. It was Khadija Rabbi who stood by him and confronted him. She said, Allah will never humiliate you. You fulfill your duties of kindship, kinship, and you support the weak, you help the poor, and the needy, you honor your guests and in the ha that's so right.
Okay.
Uh,
Uh,
ha hardship
Hardship in the
in
path
the
of
path of your
truth,
entrepreneurs.
truthfulness.
Then took him to her cousin
Warqa bin Nawfal. Warqa bin Nawfal.
Ibn Nafi,
Mm-hmm.
who became before Sam a Christian and
Had knowledge of
had knowledge of the previous driven books
divine divine books. Okay,
around
Varka
books.
told him that the
The
angel who
prophet, the
had
angel who had
come to him was the same angel whom Allah sent to the
to the prophet
Prophet Musa alayhi salam.
he told him that his people would drive him out
Driven, drive
because
him out because
because
every
every
prophet
prophet
who came with the same message was treated
was
with hostility
honesty from his worship.
from his
Although
people
his people were during the prophet
15 years
was
younger
17
than
was 15 or longer was 15 was 15
younger than
years longer than
Khadija.
Khadija. He never to marry another woman
As long as
as
she lived.
he Allah's,
Okay.
Allah's
Then
messenger
Sallallahu Alaihi
Sallallahu
Wasallam
Alaihi
to- told
Wasallam
us
said her the best woman of her time was Miriam, the daughter of Imran,
Imran,
and the
and the
best
best of the
of the
women
women
of
of
her
her
time
time
was
was
Khadija,
Khadija, daughter
daughter
of
of Khuwailid.
Allah's Messenger Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam loved
Loved her very
her
much.
very much. He often praised
Okay. Come to
her
the Prophet
on one
said,
occasion when Khadija was
give
Rabbi
her
Isaac was
greetings of
still
peace.
alive. Jibreel, Jibreel
From her Lord
from her Lord and
and
from
give
me
her
and
good
give
news
her
of the
the
palace,
goodness of the best of the Jews and paradise where they will be neither no noise
noise
nor
or nor
any
any uh,
treatment
tiredness.
tiredness. The Prophet ﷺ often mentioned Khadija outstanding
Marriage
merit. He used to
to
say,
say she
"She
believed
believed
in
in
me
me when no one else did.
when yeah.
She
She
accepted
accepted
Islam
Islam when
when
people
people
rejected
rejected
me,
me,
and
and
she
she
helped
helped
and
me and comforted me when there was no one else to lend
helped
me
and
a
support.
hand, a helping hand.
Yeah.
She died about 3 years before before the Hajj. This incident, this incident affected the Prophet ﷺ so much that his companions always
Hmm?
that his companions
Always
always
refer to the
referred
year
him
in
to this
which
year
pa-
in which
she
she
died
died
as the year
as
of
the
grief.
longer as
Year
the
of
year of
grief.
Jeff.
Year of grief. That year was called year of grief
Okay.
because she passed away, and the uncle of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Abu Talib, he passed away. That's why that year is called a year of grief. Okay, Khadija full name was Khadija bint Khuwailid and more. Khadija bint Khuwailid ibn Asad.
Ibn Asad.
Ibn Abdul Uzza.
Ibn
Ibn
Abdul
Qusay.
Uzza.
Ibn Qusay.
Ibn Qusay.
Ibn Abdul Uzza Ibn Qusay. Okay. Khadija's cousin's name was Warqa bin Nawfal. Uh,
Okay. The
and
tribe.
her tribe was
The Quraysh.
Quraysh. Okay. The founder of Makkah.
Prophet
The
Muhammad
founder.
Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
Okay. The children the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam had from Khadija were Fatima,
Uh,
Kulthum, Ruqayya, Zainab, and there were three sons. Three sons' name was Qasim,
that's
Tayyib
it.
Tahir,
Two.
or Ibrahim.
And
Qasim
Ibrahim.
Tahir and Ibrahim. Qasim Tahir and Ibrahim.
Mhm.
Fill in the blanks. At the time of marriage, Khadija Razilullah Anha was dash years old and
15.
Mahmud was dash years old and Muhammad was dash years old.
15 years old.
Khadija was at her marriage. Khadija was uh, she was 40 years and Prophet Muhammad was
20.
25 years old. Okay, Khadija took the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam to Dash after the incident in the cave to Warqa bin Nawfal. Okay. What effect did the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam's marriage to Khadija have in Islam? Because she was the first believer of Islam and she
She,
took Prophet
she
Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam
took,
to Warqa bin
she
Nawfal.
stand up
He
for the Prophet
confirmed.
Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
Yeah, and he always stood up with the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. In what ways did the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam remember Khadija after her death? Yes, there is the answer that Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam always remembered her. Uh, she believed in me when no one else did, and she accepted Islam when people rejected me, and she helped and comforted me when there was no one else to help. Okay, these were the words of Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Uh, and what do the Arabic word bir and ibn means? Bint and ibn. Bint means the daughter, and ibn means the son. Okay, bint means
Oh,
daughter, ibn means son. Why did the Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam say the best of the women of her time was Khadija? Explain this, keeping in mind that the Prophet's
because
opinion
because
of her.
because Khadija stand up for her, calm her down,
Uh-huh. And first of all, she believed in him
and she
when no
believed in
one
him
believed, and
was a
she accepted Islam when everyone rejected, and she
accept this
consoled the Prophet
he
Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam.
he helped the Prophet.
Yeah, and she stood with him.
To
Okay. Abu Dhar al-Ghaffari. Abu Dhar al-Ghaffari. Alright. So, Khadija bint Khuwailid. Okay, so now we will memorize Surah Ashara. Ashara. Did you memorize it before? Surah Ashara?
never heard of it.
Never heard of it? Okay. Memorize it.
As I never heard of it. I do not know Arabic, so can I read the English translation?
No, you will read Arabic after me. I will repeat and you will repeat.
Okay.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
Where is Inaya?
This is right here.
Okay. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Inaya, you too repeat.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Alam nashrah laka sadrak.
نشرح
Alam nashrah laka sadrak.
ألم نشرح لك صدرك.
Alam nashrah
ألم نشرح
laka sadrak. Alam nashrah laka sadrak.
ألم نشرح لك صدرك.
Alam nashrah laka sadrak.
ألم نشرح لك صدرك.
ووضعنا عنك وزرك.
ووضعنا
ووضعنا
ربنا
عنك وزرك.
إن كنت
ووضعنا عنك وزرك.
وضعنا عنك بالصبر.
ووضعنا عنك وزرك.
وضعنا عنك بالصبر.
ووضعنا عنك وزرك.
وضعنا عنك بالصبر.
الذي أنقض ظهرك. الذي أنقض ظهرك. الذي أنقض ظهرك. الذي أنقض ظهرك.
الذي عندك كسرك.
أنقض ظهرك. Okay, just a minute. Uh, uh, الذي أنقض ظهرك.
الذي أنكرك.
أنقض ظهرك.
أنكر
ظهرك.
ذكرك.
الذي أنقض ظهرك.
الذي أنكر ذكرك.
أنقض ظهرك.
أنكر ذكرك.
الذي أنقض ظهرك.
الذي أنكر ذكرك.
الذي أنقض ظهرك.
الذي أنكر ذكرك.
أنقض ظهرك.
أنكر ذكرك.
ظهرك.
ذكرك.
ظهرك.
ذكرك.
ظهرك. ظهرك.
ذكرك.
الذي أنقض ظهرك.
الذي أنكر.
الذي
الذي
أنقض ظهرك.
أنكر ذكرك.
الذي أنقض ظهرك.
الذي أنكر ذكرك.
You see over here. الذي very الذي أنقض ظهرك.
أنكر ذكرك.
See over here. I'll tell you this one. You see.
الذي
الذي أنقض ظهرك.
أنكر
ظهرك.
ذكرك.
ظهرك.
ذكرك.
الذي أنقض ظهرك.
الذي أنكر ذكرك.
ظهرك.
ذكرك.
Okay. ورفعنا لك ذكرك.
رفعنا عنك
ورفعنا
ذكرك.
لك ذكرك. ورفعنا لك
رفعنا
ذكرك.
عنك ذكرك.
ورفعنا
رفعنا
لك ذكرك.
لك ذكرك.
ورفعنا لك ذكرك.
ورفعنا
ورفعنا
ورفعنا لك ذكرك.
ورفعنا لك ذكرك.
ورفعنا الذكر
لك ذكرك.
لك الذكر.
فإن مع العسر يسرا.
فإن عن العسر يسرا.
فإن مع العسر يسرا.
فإن مع العسر يسرا.
عسر يسرا.
العسر يسرا.
فإن مع العسر يسرا.
فإن مع العسر يسرا.
عسر يسرا.
عسر يسرا.
فإن مع العسر يسرا.
فإن مع العسر يسرا.
فإن مع
فإن مع
العسر يسرا.
العسر يسرا.
فإن مع 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 العسر يسرا.
إن مع العسر يسرا.
فإن مع
فإن مع
العسر
العسر
يسرا.
يسرا.
فإن مع العسر يسرا.
فإن مع العسر يسرا.
أوكي، إن مع العسر يسرا.
إن مع العسر يسرا.
إن مع العسر يسرا.
إن مع العسر يسرا.
فإذا فرغت فانصب.
فإذا تكنزت.
فإذا فرغت
فإذا تكنزت.
فانصب.
فسب.
This one. This one. فإذا فرغت. فإذا فرغت.
فإذا تكنزت.
فرغت. فإذا فرغت.
فأكتا. فأكتا.
فإذا فرغت
فأكتا.
فانصب.
تنسب.
فإذا فرغت فانصب.
فإذا تكنزب.
فإذا فرغت فانصب.
فإذا تكنزب.
فرغت فانصب.
فتكنزب.
فرغت
فأكتا.
فانصب.
فانسب.
وإلى ربك فارغب.
فإذا تكنزب.
وإلى ربك فارغب.
فإذا تكنزب.
فإذا فرغت فانصب.
فإذا تكنزب.
وإلى ربك فارغب.
فإذا
وإلى ربك فارغب.
ولا يفعل بك كذا.
فإذا فرغت فانصب.
فإذا تنسى.
وإلى ربك فارغب.
ويا ربك سر. Miss, are you there?
Yeah, فإذا فرغت فانصب.
فإذا تنسى.
وإلى ربك فارغب.
ويا ربك فاركب.
Okay. ألم نشرح لك صدرك.
لم نسق تسألك.
ووضعنا عنك وزرك.
وضعنا عنك رزقك.
عنك وزرك.
أسرك.
الذي أنقض ظهرك.
الذي ترك
الذي أنقض ظهرك.
الذي ترك
ظهرك.
ظهرك
الذي أنقض ظهرك.
الذي ترك
ورفعنا لك ذكرك.
أعطانا لك ذكرك
فإن مع العسر يسرا.
كي مع الأسرى
إن مع العسر يسرا.
إنما الأسرى
فإذا فرغت فانصب.
فإذا تكذب
وإلى ربك فارغب.
فإذا تكذب
وإلى ربك فارغب.
فإذا تكذب
وإلى ربك فارغب.
وإلى ربك فارغب
إلى ربك فارغب.
إذا ربك فارغب
Okay. ألم نشرح لك صدرك.
فأنا شرفك صدرك
ووضعنا عنك وزرك.
وضعنا عنك إسرك
الذي ينقض ظهرك.
الذي أنقذ ذكرك
ورفعنا لك ذكرك.
ورفعنا ذكرك
الذي ينقض ظهرك.
الذي أنقذ ذكرك
ورفعنا لك ذكرك.
رفعنا عنك ذكرك
لك ذكرك.
لك ذكرك
فإن مع العسر يسرا.
وأن مع العسر يسرا
إن مع العسر يسرا.
إن مع العسر يسرا
فإذا فرغت فانصب.
فإذا تركك ذب
فإذا فرغت فانصب.
فإذا تركك ذب
وإلى ربك فارغب.
فإذا تركك ذبك
وإلى ربك فارغب.
فإذا تركك ذبك
وإلى ربك فارغب.
فإذا تركك ذبك
ألم نشرح لك صدرك.
ومن مسك ذكرك
ووضعنا عنك وزرك.
وزان ذكرك
الذي ينقض ظهرك.
الذي أنكك ذكرك
Okay. So this was your lesson for today. Inshallah, we'll see you on Monday. Uh, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
وعليكم السلام
Okay, Assalamu alaikum.